Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Fan-sea Lagoona, the Entertainment Earth exclusive collector doll. This is our first G3 collector doll, which is a pretty big deal, considering G3 has existed for, again, less than a year. The anniversary of G3 is going to be October 1st, so at the time of making this video, G3 is less than a year old, and we already got our first collector doll, which is pretty cool. So I got two Lagoonas just because Entertainment Earth does not offer free shipping unless you pay more than... Was the limit $70 or $80? I don't remember. I think it's $50. If you pay more than $50 at Entertainment Earth, you get free shipping, so I just ordered two. My mom said she wanted one anyway, and we are both collectors, so, you know, figure may as well get one to keep in the box and one for me to unbox. Issue is, both of them are slightly wonky. This one is the best of the two, it's just that her eyebrow is lower than it should be. Gives her a bit of a strange expression, but overall her eye placement is very good, and I like it. As for this one, her eyebrows are more even, but her eyes are very wonked out. It doesn't look like that on camera today though, but trust me, the right eye is much higher than it should be. So what I'm thinking is I will unbox this one, because again, I prefer the eye placement, so this one will stay in the box and go into storage, where all the other collector dolls are. See, you can really see the wonkiness from here, right? I'm really used to looking for wonk in my dolls. So here she is, Fan-sea Lagoona, brand new inner box. I'm glad my camera focused. It was going to be embarrassing if it was blurry the whole time. So we've got the Monster High logo over here. It is iridescent, and we've also got some little sea creatures with skelettes mixed in. It's pretty cute. We've got some skelette jellyfish. That's cute. That's fun. Got some shark fins down here, and we have her logo, Fan-sea Lagoona Blue. So I'm going to show you guys the doll's back of her box, and got some jellyfish on the side, very cute. This is probably the most disappointing part of the doll. They just used stock photos for the back of her box. I was kind of hoping we would get to see some gorgeous Darko artwork back here. If you guys are wondering why people always call G3 artwork Darko artwork, it's because that's the name of the artist. So, yeah, just a bit of a bummer we don't get some gorgeous Darko artwork back here, but yeah. Got some stock photos of what the doll looks like. And the giant Fan-sea Lagoona Blue logo. I'm going to show you guys her barcode, even though this doll is, unfortunately, a Entertainment Earth exclusive. But, you know, maybe if this doll ever hits stores, this will actually come in handy. I don't know. What just happened to my colors on my camera? So this doll's a big deal, because she's our first collector doll, but also she's our first G3 doll to ever come with a doll stand. I would really like that to become the norm, but maybe she's a step in the right direction, I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep her head at a tilt permanently. I don't remember what I just said in the previous clip, but let's get her out of the box, yeah. I hope I didn't say that twice. This part up here is kind of whack. It's like these two big holes here where the tape was. I guess that makes it easier to open though, because she just slides right out. Maybe if I had a second hand to hold the box down with. Never mind, she's stuck on these little plastic things here. God, how do I... Like that. Okay. And then... What, is there more of them? Why isn't she coming out? Get out of the closet, Lagoona. I don't intend to keep this doll's box, just because I already have one in the box, so... You know. Oh god, where do I start? You know, somebody commented on my video the other day, why do influencers use such huge scissors? Because I'm not going to use the same scissors I use to trim my eyebrows to open dolls. I don't want to do that. Everything's pretty easy so far. This arm wasn't even secured by anything. She's just holding these sunglasses that I'm never going to make her wear. Maybe to hide her weird eyebrow. Okay, look, if I tilt her head like this, it's not that bad. Delusions. Okay, that's not even necessary to cut. Interestingly enough, she's mostly got these like clear plastic things. It's like a very soft plastic for the most part, holding her accessories in. Yeah. I'll just trim everything off camera. Show y'all the most ridiculous thing. There's a tiny little plastic tie shoved through her braid to keep it in the box. I try not to say this word in my videos, but what the fuck? Why is that there? That's the most pointless thing you could have done. Okay, this is annoying. Fresh out of the box, her leg paint is chipped. I have all of Lagoona's dolls so far, and none of them have had chips on their legs. This kind of sucks, especially for a $40 doll. Couldn't even learn how to seal the leg paint. Fuck. She's fine otherwise. This just kind of annoys me. Like, again, it's a collector doll, so I can expect the quality to be higher, so this is just a bummer. Okay, so I pulled up her dress to get a better look at it, and I decided to check around the back as well, and it's even more chipped back there. I feel like this is unacceptable. Like, yeah, it's a minor thing, it's her legs, but it's a $40 doll, you know? She's supposed to be collector quality. I don't know, I just don't feel like unsealed leg paint is very collector's quality. I honestly don't even get how that happened. Her dress was in between the plastic and stuff, so all I could think is that she was damaged before she went into the box. I don't know. It's not like there's paint smeared on the back of her dress or anything, like... Yeah, no, so I don't even understand how the scrapage happened. Anyway, this is what her stand looks like. The clip kind of reminds me of the Ever After High stand clips, but it's just a Monster High one in a clear plastic. I believe that's to minimize breakage, because when it's made of this material, it doesn't break as easily. She's also got this blue base, which is a spiderweb base. It's nothing we've ever seen before. It's very nice. I would like to see them use this more, because, you know, G3 dolls need stands too. They don't always stand on their own. Alright, the doll stands on her stand pretty well, which is good. Would be weird if she didn't. Yeah, overall, it's pretty good for her posability. Thing is that it kind of messed up her dress right here. Around the waist. I would have to fix that. So, what do I want to do? I want to take this off of her. I've mentioned it, but I hate these glasses. I think they're ugly. I can make her wear them for a second just for the funny, but, probably the dumbest piece she has. I don't like that they're opaque. Like, I would like to see her eyes through them. Thing is that they were supposed to be clear. I don't understand why they changed the plastic that they used in the stock photo that they did on the actual doll. It was just a bad decision, for sure. Also, before anybody asks, her hair is definitely Saran. I know what Polly feels like, and this isn't Polly. It's just Saran that needs to be styled, basically. There's like a minor amount of product in this piece of hair specifically. Like, just this strand. The rest of her hair has, like, no product in it. The blend of colors is honestly gorgeous. I really like the shade of blue and purple used. It just looks very nice. And there is very minimal product around the back, I would say. There's, like, next to none overall. It's basically just this one piece here that's, like, very gelled up, but nowhere near as bad as Rainbow High. Like, if I squeeze her hair, it doesn't crunch, you know? So, in terms of Lagoona's face, I like it a lot. The scales are a lot paler. I had heard that the artist who did her face, like, because Mattel has certain artists who, like, design the faces and paint them by hand. Obviously, this is a production doll. It's not hand-painted, but the base, you know what I mean? Like, her scales are much darker here. I'm assuming that's because that was the old style, and this must be the new one with a lighter color in use. I do like the lighter color. I like the freckles on her face, and I really like the gold lip. I also really like the colors chosen for her eyeshadow in general. I just think the mix of yellow, that shade of purple, and pink, it all blends together very well. I like it. It's a lot of color, but it works on her, you know? On both sides, she has these black seahorse earrings. They're very nice. Could have used a bit of paint detailing just to make them pop, because they do, unfortunately, kind of get lost among her hair. I do feel like black was a bad color here, maybe white. Like, I feel like white would have worked because it would have looked like pearls, maybe. Especially for her headband. I do think white would have looked nice because it would have given like a pearl look to it. Like, it's even circular. Maybe it's supposed to be black pearls, I don't know. But she's got this braid here, which is pretty cute. Not much to say about it. Her hair is nice. It's not as thick as it looks in the stock photos, but it is still pretty thickly rooted. It's very nice. She's got this sort of seaweed looking and bead kind of rope mixture of necklaces, and there's like a little dead fish bone in it in blue, and that shade of blue is used down here as well for this seahorse and on her bracelet, although this one's a little more pearlescent. And for her ring, Well, no, that one's a bit darker and more pearlescent, but that shade of blue is sort of common in this area of the doll. It exists down on her shoes as well. By the way, you can see the crack in her leg. That's nice. I have her glasses here, by the way. I didn't lose them. But her shoes are very nice. They look like coral. And there's like little sea stars, fish bones in it. There's also some nice detailing around her heels, which looks like fossils. I can't see the base of her shoes, but she's got the seahorse there. I'm trying to find the base of her heel. I'm just gonna have to lift the doll for us to look at it. Okay, there's nothing. I thought there might be a cute design or something, but it's just flat. The dress is made of a very nice and sort of soft material. It's hemmed fully around the edges and has jellyfish printed all over it in pink and blue. Honestly, this dress kinda is giving bisexual pride. I think Lagoona might be a bicon, guys. It also has this very large jellyfish purse. It has a bit of weight to it. It's definitely not like a very like, what do I want to say about it? It doesn't feel cheap, basically. It feels like a very thick, nice plastic, and it's very well sculpted. I like it. It kind of reminds me of a Lagoona Fire's purse from Freaky Fusion. These sleeves are probably kind of they're not my favorite. I don't like sleeves like this. Kiyomi had them in the Haunted line, and it's my least favorite part of her outfit. But it doesn't look bad. I just don't like that it doesn't move with the length of the arm, you know? Does that make sense? Do you guys see Sasha back there? I'm trying to think of something else to say about this doll. I love her, but I think we've gone over everything. She still has the chest joint, by the way. She didn't lose that or anything. It's still there. I just can't really move her freely. She has a lot on. She's got a lot preventing me from that. I guess I could pull out some of my other Lagoonas to do comparisons. Here's my basic Lagoona, for example. You can definitely see the thing I said with the scales where they're much darker on her older dolls compared to this new one. Seems like this might be the norm going forward, but I do have another more recent Lagoona here in the hairstyle Spa Lagoona. Definite huge difference in the hair color. I like the lighter blonde that they used here. I like it much more than this yellow blonde. But overall the colors are the same on these two. It's just different for this Lagoona. I brought her over here because she is one of Lagoona's more recent releases. Also, they both have long hair. But yeah, I really like how Lagoona always gets a unique makeup look on every single one of her dolls. They have never reused her basic doll's makeup. They haven't done that yet. If they give her a budget doll, I'm sure they will, but so far, this look has never been used again. Neither has this one or this one. And I like it. I like how much variety there is between her releases. Also, these three are all Saran Lagoonas. I feel like I should just mention that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. So I think I'm gonna call it there. All in all, Fan-sea Lagoona is good, but definitely a big buyer beware on her legs. I don't know how the paint chipped. Her legs were covered by the dress completely, and there's no paint smudged off on the dress. So maybe this is a fluke, maybe it's unlikely to happen, but I have heard of it happening with other Lagoona dolls, so I think it might just be an issue with the leg paint in general. She didn't seem to have this huge hole around the back, though, that the basic Lagoona had. But yeah, all in all, a great doll. She is unfortunately only available from Entertainment Earth, so if you want her, you'll have to buy her from their site. I recommend ordering her with something else, just so you don't have to pay shipping. But, yeah, that's about it. Overall, Lagoona's very nice, and I like her. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was fun to review her. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave your thoughts in the comments below. As always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!